Hey guys, this week's video is dedicated to the Bibas family, to all our brothers and sisters who have lost loved ones. It's a really difficult time. I wasn't originally planning on making a video just because I didn't know what to say. I had no words. Then I spoke to Chai, and Chai's like, you need to make a video. So I looked to this week's Torah portion. Is there something we can hold on to get us to Shabbos? Like, what do we do on this Friday? This week's Torah portion, Parshat Mishpatim, I came across this idea a few times. In this week's Torah portion, we have 53 mitzvot, 53 commandments. 10% of all the commandments are in this week's Torah portion. And when you look at last week's Torah portion, it couldn't be more different. In last week's Torah portion, we had the giving of the Torah on Mount Sinai. It was a huge spectacle. There was lightning and smoke. It was a spiritual revelation of God, the likes that have never been seen again or experienced again. And then to go from that high into this week's Torah portion, which is all about civil law, which is just commandment after commandment, which is about how to act as a Jew day to day, it seems so anticlimactic. You know, it's like when you go from the wedding into like, okay, now I gotta cook dinner the next day, right? Like, okay, nobody's around, nobody's here anymore, all the guests leave, and now it's just back to regular life. It's anticlimactic. When you're so high up, there's only one way to go, is down. But that's the point. As we spoke about last week, inspiration isn't meant to last. Judaism is not about the big spectacle, the big event. It's about the day-to-day. Hashem is telling us, last week, that was my turn. I gave you the Torah with all this pomp and circumstance, beautiful revelation. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn to build a society based on the Torah. It's not going to be so exciting. It's going to be day to day, the little things that you do. It's going to be civil law, how you treat each other, not hurting each other, looking out for each other, acts of kindness. That is what's going to make a society that's worth living in. It's not lost on me the irony that this week's Torah portion is all about civil law and how we interact with each other in a positive way at a time when we see so much evil and corruption in our society. But that just makes Judaism all that more important now. That just makes the Torah that much more important into our day-to-day lives. To take it the day-to-day, when you wake up in the morning, how am I going to make a difference today? It's not going to be in some earth-shattering way. It's just going to be the way we live, the way we interact with each other, the way we notice each other when somebody needs help and we reach out our hand. That's what Judaism is all about. So when you go from Parshat Yitzhak, the giving of the Sinai on Mount Sinai, it's the giving of the Torah, it's huge. Revelation. And then yes, bam. This week we're into day to day. The little things that we do every single day is what's going to make a difference. So today, Friday, girls, women, please light Shabbat candles. In Rochester, the candle lighting time is 5:32. Add some light to this world. We need it. Everybody do an extra mitzvah, an extra act of kindness. In this way, we're going to make a difference. Not in some huge earth-shattering way, but Judaism is telling us that within the ordinary, what we view as ordinary, when we see someone and we view them as ordinary, or a moment and we view it as ordinary, Judaism is telling us that within that is the extraordinary. That is as valuable, if not more valuable, than the huge revelation that happened at Mount Sinai. Am Yisrael Chai. Shabbat Shalom.